G'day guys, welcome back to my latest episode of my FIFA 22 Chelsea career mode. And it doesn't matter how you win, all that matters is that you do indeed win. And thanks to that Hakim Ziyech 88th minute winner against Crystal Palace, we ended up winning the game by 1-0. Such a scrappy performance, but more on that later. In this episode of the career mode, we will be facing off against Benfica in the round of 16 Champions League. We are into the knockout phase, so this is where things get even more intense, where the tension is even that extra little bit higher. And after that game, we will then be going up against Crystal Palace, the game that we just played in real life. And many thoughts on that game. I will save them for a little bit later in the video when they are relevant. But before we get into the Crystal Palace game in the English Premier League, we must first address the Champions League fixture against a very formidable side, and a side that we cannot be underestimating, that being Benfica. Now, coming into a press conference for a Champions League knockout phase, we need to make sure that everyone's on the same page and exuding as much confidence and showcasing that we're prepared. So the first question is, people assume Chelsea are the stronger team here, don't they? We can't listen to other people. Maybe we're stronger on paper. We need to be at our best here. We definitely need to be at our best. People might claim that we are the better team, but we're coming off the back of a poor performance and we know what we have to do. That is very correct. Obviously, in the last episode, we did lose to Arsenal in a very embarrassing fashion. And that's one way of putting it. How do you think things stand now? We have to turn up on the day. We won't underestimate them. Both options are a possibility, but I'm going to go with this one here. We set our own targets and standards here at Chelsea. We always looked to play winning, attacking football. That is exactly my philosophy. As long as we're playing really smart and efficiently when we have the ball through the midfield and getting it into our attackers, that's exactly how we want to be playing football. How can your team find consistency? It's about confidence. I keep saying it throughout this series here on this channel, but as long as you're exuding confidence both on and off the field, and you're as mentally sharp as you can be, then it's a great way to prepare for a football game. So this is going to be how we line up for this fixture. Now let's preview that game that will be happening in real life against the team from France. Now Lille are currently 9th in the French division. They have 9 wins, 9 draws and 7 defeats, bringing them to a total of 36 points. So yeah, as I said, that puts them in 9th spot, which is obviously not in a Champions League position, which is how they got their last season. And their form has not been the greatest. They're coming off a 0-0 draw with Metz last game, which was yesterday. And hopefully we can continue our positivity and our strength that we've showcased in recent games in real life, with us just winning the Club World Cup final and now obviously bagging a late winner against Crystal Palace. Hopefully we can continue that momentum into this huge fixture. It'll be interesting to see how Thomas Tuchel decides to set up the team, and whether it is a sort of more traditional lineup that we're used to, or whether he brings out something a bit more unique for the French side. It'll be interesting to see how they set up and the ways they kind of counter the way we play football, because we like to kind of dictate tempo, control the football, have as much possession as possible. And it'll be, I'm excited to see how Lille set up for that game. But regardless, it's going to be a noisy atmosphere. It's going to be intense. And as soon as you enter the knockout phase, it's, like I said, the stakes increase exponentially. And there's that added tension. And you can kind of just be like, you're always on the edge of your seat, because you know that if you're nicking an away goal, it's so vital. And if you're at home, you want to make sure that you're controlling as much of the game as possible. But of course, we want to be taking everything that I've been saying in real life with regards to positivity and our performance on the field, and we want to be putting it in game here as well. So Going up against Benfica, again, they're a team that we cannot be underestimating, and we need to make sure that we are putting our best foot forward. Now, I did decide to change the formation for this game. It does echo the same formation that these guys have in-game. And as we give the ball away there in a really poor position. Nice work, Rudiger. I think it's important to always try and set up tactically the best way that you can so that you're really limiting the way the opposition plays. And they're getting a shot from deep. And let's see if we can get Pulisic in behind. Keeper might get... Oh, the defender has it covered instead. Oh, Chilwell. Oh, it was a terrible pass. Lukaku's on the ball. Not able to get into a nice position, though. Let's get it out wide to Chilwell. Oh, what are we going to do here? The attack's kind of broken down. And Lukaku loses the ball. Good work, Reece James. Jorginho is not in the right position to receive that ball in a central area. And as a result, they are now coming forward. Oh, Mendy. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I can't believe that just happened. Oh, Chilwell making a good dribble there. Let's get out to James. Get it into Kante. To Pulisic. Who crosses it into a Lukaku who is not in a great position to be getting a good strike on goal there. Gets it into Lukaku. Turning outside. Into Lukaku, who shoots on his right foot. Not able to get it past the keeper. Oh my god, a terrible touch there by Pulisic. Thankfully, Jorginho's got it back. Out to Kante. Into Pulisic. Again, not able to get past the defenders. Chilwell, come on. Oh, it's just way too easy for the attacker there. Oh, and they've got it back now. Oh, goes for the volley attempt. Unsuccessfully. Reece James now. Let's see if we can get Ziyech in behind. He does get in behind, but whether he can get the ball is another question, which he does. Good dribble too. Whip it in. Pulisic now. Get your head onto it. Oh, come on. Nice overlapping run from Chilwell. Can we get into Lukaku? Oh, we can't. Going into the break, scoreless will be satisfactory, I believe, based off how this first half has gone. Not our best performance, that's for sure. But we've been able to limit any serious threat from Benfica. They are still getting the ball forward too many times. Oh my god, terrible defending. Yet again, another shot on target for them. Oh, and we're able to dodge the bullet. Thank goodness for that. Alright, as you can see there, Lukaku is the most tired player on the field. But I still require him to do the job up front as our target man. So I will continue to keep him on the field just for that little bit longer. And I know that Timo Werner, once he comes on the field, will make an impact, that's for sure. Ziyech, able to get past the defender. Good dribble as well. He does get past the attackers there. Can we get Chilwell in? Oh, it's just the absolute wrong decision to be made there. Alright, now we're caught out here with space in behind. Kante's not able to get there. Chilwell is able to make the interception. Lukaku to Kante, who gets it outside to James, who's able to find Ziyech, who's able to get Lukaku in behind, who swings it onto his left foot and gets a goal to put us 1-0 up in the knockout phase. We're up with an away goal. That's exactly the start we wanted to the second half. And it's our main man up front. I'm so glad I stuck with him. I put my faith in the man who, even though he was a little bit tired, steps up and gets us the first goal of this knockout game. 1-0 in favour of Chelsea. That also makes 5 goals in 7 matches for Lukaku. Not bad for a Champions League performance across this season.
What sort of response will we see from them now? N'Golo Conte. Reece James.
This is good build-up play. Not able to get Lukaku on the first try, but... Oh, a terrible shot in the end. But somehow we were able to create something out of nothing.
Able to get a body in the way.
Oh, shot from deep there by João Mario. And thankfully we're able to escape that one. Alrighty, with just about 15 odd minutes left in this game, I think the time to add Werner into this game is now. So I think let's bring him on for Lukaku. I know that in the last couple of minutes of this game, Benfica are going to be pushing bodies forward, trying to get an equaliser, which means we will have the opportunity to make a really, really good counter-attack, hopefully, and this is the man to do it. So let's get in behind, and with our tactics, we want to make sure that we are being balanced. We don't want to be committing too many players out of position, and fast build-up play and forward runs. That's what we're going to go with, and the rest will stay the same for the time being.
And fine work from Chelsea to win the ball back.
Here we go, counter-attacking opportunity here. Good ball in by Ziyech, who finds Werner, who can get the back stick maybe. Oh, that was a perfect example of why I brought him on. Alrighty, can we swing this in and find someone? Let's maybe try and hit either Silva or Rudiger at the back stick. It's going to Werner instead. James is there on the edge there. Let's see if Ziyech can get another cross in. Oh my god, that was way too powerful of a header. Oh my gosh, it's found Werner somehow. Skill move didn't work out. And the attack breaks down. Good ball there to Werner to find him centrally. Ziyech now, who's able to put Werner in again, who gets a shot off. The keeper has it covered on both occasions, and we are unable to get that second goal. That would be so amazing to get. Jorginho is able to win that header. We get it back to Werner. Let's get another ball into Ziyech, who's able to find Pulisic maybe. Oh, off the crossbar. Oh, Kante gets the follow-up header. Alrighty, in the dying stages of this game come my 2 following substitutions, that being Mason Mount and Christensen, to kind of hopefully secure this victory. But we are in the 92nd minute, and I think all we can do is bring a player short, lock it up, making sure that the player can't get there. There's an opportunity to pass to Ziyech, and maybe get Christensen in at the back stick. Oh, come on. That was such a great opportunity. Defending was not amazing there by Benfica, but the game does end only by a goal to nil, but it is an away goal in our favour. So, we cannot complain about that. The fact that we kept a clean sheet is really important. Even though we didn't play our most fluent, stylistic, exciting football, it's the result that matters, and going into the next fixture at Stamford Bridge, it'll be huge. You must be proud of the team. With a place in the semi-finals at stake, you've come against a very difficult opponent and managed to secure a win. A great result, but it's only half time. This is a fixture that is played over 2 legs. It's silly to be complacent, and we need to make sure that we approach the second leg like we did the first leg, with the intention to win. Just 1 goal in it. Are you happy with today's performance? Every player did his job, especially Werner when he came on, finding those pockets of spaces, making the runs in behind, trying to get past those tired Benfica defenders. And of course, it was Lukaku that scored the goal. What was your thinking behind subbing Lukaku today? Every player deserves a chance. It's nothing personal. I think this is, he scores a goal and they're wondering why I brought him off. Well, I've already explained my reasons why. Alrighty, 3 messages from players that we need to address. Mason Mount is not happy with the amount of game time that he's been getting in recent weeks. I need more games, Gaffer. Not playing isn't good for where I am in my career. You're still in the squad. I rely on you when it matters most. I think that's the answer we're going to go with. He's obviously such a great player, and I don't know why he's a bit unsettled by his lack of playing time. He will be involved in my plans. Someone who I said would be in my plans at the end of last episode, but did not feature in this game. I was disappointed you left me out, boss. I know you're in charge, but I felt 100% ready to play. He is a man in form, and I just didn't think he was the right person to play up top. Instead, I had Lukaku, and I was justified in my selection, I believe. Keep working on your game. I have to rotate the squad. Let's go with that answer. And then Chile. Thanks for putting me back in, boss. Felt great out there today. Like I've had a real energy boost. Looking forward now to what we can do for the rest of the season. That is the attitude I like to hear. There's more to come from you. That is for certain. Alrighty, returning to something I'm a bit more familiar with, being the 5-2-1-2. This is how we're going to be lining up for this fixture against Crystal Palace. And this was a game in real life that was not easy at all. It was a very noisy Selhurst Park, that's for sure. A very passionate crowd that were really urging on their team to try and grab a late winner. And I think they performed quite consistently across the 90 minutes, being able to kind of avoid any sort of clear-cut chances for Chelsea. I think the opening 10 minutes of the game for them, they really came out of the blocks, really firing bullets, trying to utilize that sort of excitement and energy and enthusiasm to try and start off the game well. But afterwards, Chelsea kind of settled into it, especially into that first half. But then the second half came around, still 0-0, and we weren't really getting anything cooking up, really. Like, we were a bit sloppy at the beginning of the second half. I thought Jorginho and Kante were, not at their best today, and that, I think, is why Tuchel subbed them off. But as soon as Kovacic and Ruben Loftus-Cheek came on into those midfield positions, you could really feel like there was a dynamic shift in sort of the acceleration through those central areas of the field. I thought Loftus-Cheek actually had a bad day at the office. He made plenty of mistakes that he shouldn't be making. Kovacic was really solid like he usually is. But it was also Marcus Alonso who made the impact that really decided the end result by sending in that cross, being more attack orientated. And I have to praise Thomas Tuchel for that triple substitution because it was the right decision. And when those players came on, I thought, perfect. Those are the exact 3 players that needed to be injected into this game. They all made some sort of contribution. And at the end of the day, it was Hakim Ziyech who got the final result secured for us. And like I said at the beginning of this video, it doesn't matter how you win them. All that matters is that you do. Can we get Timo Werner in maybe? Thanks to Mason Mount, he gets tackled, and it's not a foul according to the referee. The ball must have been contacted there. Alright, Chilwell now gets it into Werner with the defender sitting deep, and he's not able to get Mason Mount in because his attacking run was cut off. Now, I have put... Oh my gosh, Mitchell making the counter-attacking run in behind and getting a great shot on goal. Not able to hit the back of the net. But yes, as you can see, guys, I have put Callum Hudson-Odoi back in the right wing position, right wing back position. He had an absolute howler against Arsenal. That is for sure. Kovacic, surely. Oh, come on. Side netting, are you serious? Oh, nice powerful left foot, but oh, come on. Got to be burying that. Yeah, he had a bad day at the office against Arsenal. And I don't... it's not exactly my first preference to be playing him there, but when Reece James is tired and Azpilicueta also isn't at full fitness, we need someone who's got pace and acceleration and some attacking flair in that position to, kind of control the right side of the field. So, he is the player. Hopefully, Crystal Palace, he is able to put up a good performance. Kovacic advancing up the field now. Werner. Come on, can we get something here? Into Kai Havertz, who gets tackled, and that attack breaks down. Make sure Zaha isn't able to fire up the field. He is eventually. Callum Hudson-Odoi, got to get back and defend this. Come on, maintain your position. Oh, bad jockeying. Oh, terrible jockeying. Absolutely awful there. I know he's not a defender, guys, and right wing back is not something in his repertoire, but Timo Werner is in behind. Oh, what a run. Here we go. Surely, bottom left. How? Considering you are in such great form, I just don't understand how that's even possible. Good ball into Chilwell here. Let's see if we can get something in a central area here. Oh, Kai, surely. Oh, it was Mason Mount, actually. Oh, he wasn't able to get his foot connected to the ball to get a shot away. Kovacic now into Mount. Cross it in to Kai. Powerful header. Central down the throat of the goalkeeper, and he's not able to swallow it. Instead, it goes in the back of the net, and it's this man who's also in form, the two Germans linking up and being the ones to get on the score sheet consistently for the Blues. This time in yellow, but it doesn't matter the colour of the jersey. Blue is the colour, and Chelsea are in front by 1-0. As much as I love Kai Havertz, both in-game and in real life, we do have to kind of criticise his in real life consistency of performances. As much as I love how he steps up in the big moments and always delivers, I really do want to see a better goal to game ratio from him. If he can get that under his belt, I think that would just be absolutely superb. And Chilwell making a really good dribble, sucking in players there, which creates place here. Kai Havertz again. Oh, great hold-up play. And he wasn't able to get a shot off on his left foot. I pressed circle when he was ready to shoot on his left, but the player just was like, nah, I want to shoot on my right. Took it there, and it didn't work out. Werner also making a good dribble. Getting out to Jorginho. Into Werner in behind, maybe. Who gets a good touch. Oh, he gets it over the keeper. No way. What a goal. I did not expect that to go in. I thought the first touch wasn't the best, and he might have overcooked it. But his athleticism was able to just get the ball over the top of the goalkeeper. Yeah, it wasn't the best first touch, but the second touch was sublime. And he's able to just loop it over the keeper, who again probably should have had better positioning, but I'm not complaining. We're up by 2 goals. And like I said before, it's the two Germans in this team linking up top. Cannot complain about that. Now, even though we're up by 2 goals and we're sitting comfortably, I don't want to be sitting back and accepting this 2-goal result. I want to make sure that we're pushing on, trying to get a third, maybe even a fourth. That would be lovely. Mason Mount has found a pocket of space, who's maybe able to find Chilwell. The ball almost got in behind. Or Jorginho. Callum Hudson-Odoi isn't able to find someone. Now we've got to defend. I don't want to see anything being considered at the very dying stages of this first half. Excellent tackle there by Kovacic. Even better by Jorginho. He's able to find Kai Havertz, who has a heavy touch out wide, but can we get Werner in eventually? Good defending there. And we weren't able to find Mason Mount. Should have done better with that attacking opportunity. Should have tried to find Werner a lot quicker so he was able to make that run in behind to try and get a shot off on goal quicker, but wasn't able to. But we go into the second half by 2 goals, and hopefully in the second half in game we don't do what we did in real life and slack off.
Well, far from the ideal pass. Now Chelsea in a position of menace.
Oh, so much space out wide. So much space I don't even know what to do with it. Callum Hudson-Odoi dribbles so well. And he should have shot on his left foot. I decided to cut inside and get onto his stronger foot, and that was the wrong decision. Now it's Mason Mount to whip it in. Can we find one of our tools? No, we cannot. Jorginho's on the edge now. Mason Mount, whip it on your left. Kovacic is there. Probably not the right person to be receiving the ball inside the box for a crossing situation, but good tackle there, Azpilicueta. Didn't commit a foul, especially inside the box, which is crucial that we're not doing that. Good ball there as well by Kovacic, who's completely unlocked the midfield. Oh, he's touched too strong in the critical moment, and that attack just doesn't get where it needs to go. Azpilicueta again doing extremely well against Zaha. He's got him in his back pocket for the time being, which is good. That's called Werner short. Also get Kai short. Oh no, that works too. Get him in there. Werner. No, not able to get on the head there. Callum Hudson-Odoi does win the header. Into Kovacic, who gets a shot off on his left foot from outside the box. Keeper has that one covered. Alrighty, let's see if we can get this corner in here to someone's head. Whipping it more central. Azpilicueta is there, but he can't get his head onto it. Oh, we've lost the ball here. Oh my god. Okay, it's Ben Chilwell who's left to do the defending. Oh, and he is the one to kind of save us there. 65th minute, corner for Crystal Palace, their first of the game, I believe. And Kovacic, not able to clear it. Mendy has his near post covered. Oh, Zaha getting a good shot away. Pressure is mounting. I can hear the Selhurst Park crowd really roaring up right now, and that was a terrible pass there. Let's get this up. Try and find Callum Hudson-Odoi. We are not able to get him in behind. Utilise his pace to his advantage. Let's see if we can get this out wide to him though. On the right side of midfield. We are not, and now he's out of position. But Rudiger is there to clean up. Oh, ball in behind here for Zaha. Oh, what a tackle. Oh, and Mendy has it covered. Wow, what a deflection there. Such an important moment there by Thiago Silva to make sure that cross didn't find anyone. And the shot was saved. Patrick Vieira's men are really pushing for it now, trying to get something here. I'm also going to make some changes of my own. It's going to be a triple substitution. As you can see there, those are the players coming on and off the field. Hopefully, Christensen is able to maintain his defensive structure and make sure nothing comes in the final couple minutes of the game. Hopefully Ziyech is able to kind of dictate the tempo, maintain possession of the ball. And Christian Pulisic up top to try and maybe get a goal to lock up this result. Oh, it's a good pass there. Zaha is in. Plenty of space. Mendy gets down. Thiago Silva makes the block, not allowing that shot on goal to get past Mendy, who is out of position. And now we've got an opportunity to utilise the space that is afforded to us because Crystal Palace is setting up so strangely, honestly. Sitting so deep and allowing a huge pocket in the midfield. And again, that attack broke down. Now we have to defend, keep our structure. Can Kovacic get onto it? No, he can't. He's now out of position, but Ziyech is there to clean up. Maybe get Pulisic in, maybe. Here we go, utilise his pace. Good touch there. Oh, but the shot. Just way off target. And he was not able to get on the score sheet and continue his goal-scoring form against Crystal Palace that he's had over the last couple seasons. Now we've got the ball here with the 90th minute finally arriving. Now we can just keep possession of the ball. As you can see there, Crystal Palace sitting very deep, just allowing us to have possession of the ball, which makes the final couple seconds so much easier for us. And we're able to just kind of ease to victory. And when I get comfortable wins like that, it makes me very, very happy. Winning by 2 goals isn't always necessarily the best way to win a game because there's always that possibility that they can fight their way back into it. But I think we did the job today, and it was 2 very important goals that came at just the right moments by the German duo of Werner and Havertz. The 2 men who are performing very, very well in game for me, and very, very pleased with that. So let's progress to the post-match interview where we will hopefully get some softball questions asking us how we accomplished this result. Was that the kind of straightforward win you were expecting? That's the kind of question I was definitely predicting. There are no easy games. Well, in the Premier League, that's true. But the players have set the standard now. I think it's important that we're bouncing back after the defeat we had to Arsenal in the Premier League. And now we need to get some momentum on our side. We've had a couple of defeats in recent time to City, Liverpool, Arsenal. You know, teams that are always going to put up a challenge. But we need to make sure that we're getting as many points. And by, teams like Crystal Palace who are sitting around mid-table, they're the teams that we need to make sure that we're locking up results against. So, have you got the edge on them now? You have to take pride in your work, that's for sure. Winning both games in the season at both home and away against Crystal Palace, that is definitely something to be proud of because they're a team that have good attacking threat and they can sometimes put up really good defensive displays as they did in real life. Did you think your boys eased off in the second half? Great attacking play first half, 9s and 10s all over the pitch. Everybody did what they needed to do. Well, I wouldn't say it was 9s and 10s all over the pitch. That would be a lie. I was going to say we played well, not amazing. But everybody did their job. And if everyone's performing and doing their little bit for the team, it makes the team work so much better. And that's what we expect week in, week out from this team. Now we progress to another important game, that being in the FA Cup, a trophy that we definitely want to be trying to win. And in game, it will be Southampton who we come up against. But of course, the next big game in real life will be in the Champions League against Lille. My prediction for it, I think it will be a 1-0 win to Chelsea. I think we'll be able to kind of put in a really good defensive display, and we'll probably nick a goal sometime in the second half. Maybe early, maybe late, who knows. But as long as we win, I'll be happy. And hopefully we can set ourselves up really well for the second leg. And then let's mentally and physically prepare as best we can for the Carabao Cup final against a Liverpool side who are just absolutely flying. They are in such great form. But I think we've got a couple good wins under our belt, and we're putting in some good performances. So hopefully we can continue that form in real life and hopefully pick up some more silverware. That is the goal. Until then, thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, all that good jazz. And hopefully next time I'm speaking to you, we've got another trophy in the cabinet to look at. Come on, you Blues.